Okay, let's start with a question. What does it mean when an artist doesn't just win awards but redefines what artistry looks like? Because Baker Boy's sweep at the 2026 National Indigenous Music Awards wasn't just about trophies, it was about legacy, identity, and flipping centuries of oppression into something bold, unapologetic, and literally viral, and let me break this down. First, Baker Boy's album Djandjay, named after his grandmother, dominated. But this isn't just a family tribute. Think deeper. His grandma brought hip-hop to Arnhem Land via LA Records, sparking a cultural chain reaction that birthed not just his career, but a legacy of Yulengu artistry. In my opinion, this isn't just personal, it's political. She's not just a muse, she's a symbol of how indigenous culture adapts, survives, and thrives by bending colonized spaces to its will, and now, the song Thick Skin, which won both Song and Film Clip of the Year, dropped right after Australia's Voice to Parliament referendum. What's fascinating here isn't just the timing. It's how Baker Boy turned national disappointment into art. He called it hitting a brick wall, but isn't that the point? Music like this doesn't just reflect trauma, it weaponizes resilience. And that music video? Filming in a colonial mansion with black excellence front and center? That's not symbolism, it's a declaration. You can't unsee that imagery, indigenous artists in a space built on exclusion, now owning it, and but wait, let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond the awards? Because Baker Boy's evolution from his 2021 debut Jella to Djandjay mirrors a bigger shift. His sound got heavier, his lyrics sharper. This isn't just artistic growth, it's a rejection of the idea that indigenous music must be traditional to be authentic. He's blending genres, languages, and histories in a way that screams, our culture isn't static, and we're not here to perform for your stereotypes. And then there's the ripple effect. Birdz and Fred Leone winning Artist of the Year with their EP Jira, which translates to fire in their language. Drifting Clouds taking Best New Talent while singing in Yulengu Mota. This isn't random. It's a movement. These artists aren't just making music, they're rebuilding industries. Marlene Cummins and Saltwater Band entering the Hall of Fame. They're the blueprint. Saltwater Band's fusion of Yulengu chants with reggae. That's the original black fusion, proving you don't have to erase your roots to innovate, and here's what many miss, these awards aren't just about celebration. They're about reclaiming narratives. When Baker Boy says he has no shame expressing who he is, that's a direct challenge to centuries of assimilation policies. And Jessica Mauboy, Australia's pop icon, praising Saltwater Band? That's generational baton passing. This isn't niche music, it's the mainstream's future, and but let's get real, why does this matter globally? Because indigenous artists are redefining what it means to be political in art. It's not just protest, it's presence. It's refusing to let trauma be the only story. Thick Skin isn't just about resilience, it's about joy, pride, and ownership, and so, final thought, what's next? If 2026 prove anything, it's that indigenous music isn't just surviving, it's leading. And the question isn't, will mainstream culture catch up? It's, how fast can the rest of the world stop gatekeeping what counts as authentic? Because Baker Boy's grandma already knew the answer, culture isn't a museum piece. It's a mixtape, and the beat's still dropping.